Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. Whew. Hey y'all, what's up? Jamie, that's me here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another quick chat. You feel what I'm saying? We haven't been live, okay, in a minute. We haven't been, pushing out no content for real in the past few days, girl. So I decided to go ahead and come to y'all and chat with you guys about quite a few things. Okay, we definitely got to talk about what's going on with the president. Okay. I wanted to talk about this sooner, but girl, I was tired. Okay, but we here today. Okay, because it's still at the top of the people's brains. All right, voting is coming up very soon. It's not that much time, and we got a whole new candidate. All right, well, not officially, but something like that. Okay, so we're gonna talk about that. It's just a lot of things we have to get into. Um, but let's see. I got a lot of tabs open because it's a lot that I want us to talk about. So the first thing we're gonna go ahead and get into. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. What is going on? Good morning, good morning. What's going on? Listen, before we really get into some things, I want to touch on this real quick. Unfortunately, y'all, Miss Cash Doll has announced that she is single. Now, y'all know she just gave birth to her beautiful little girl, Miss Clarity. And we haven't seen any pictures of Clarity. And I don't expect her to show any. Like, that's her baby. She can do what she want to do with it. But seeing how adorable her son is, I just know her daughter. I bet they look like twins. Like, I bet she's just too freaking cute because they had some beautiful kids. But anywho, so unfortunately for Cash Doll, she's had her second child, and she just announced that she's single. She says she's single and she don't give a fuck about y'all saying I have two kids by him. She says, and now I'm just a baby mama, blah blah blah. She says I'm not dealing with just anything to just keep my family together, and that's on fucking P. Okay, so this is what Cash Doll is saying. And listen, it's an unfortunate situation. I slick felt like this was none of our business. Maybe she felt like we was about to find out anyway, and she needed to go ahead and let us know just in case we see him out there with another woman or something like that. So just so she can make sure people know, like, he ain't out here embarrassing me because I'm not with it. I'm not with his ass, right? But some part of me felt like she should have kept it to herself, because I feel like you just had this little girl maybe like a month or two ago, and I'm sure the breakup is recent as well. And I feel like if you gonna go back to him, that ain't none of our damn business. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be hating it. It ain't no different than them friends they be calling you dragging the dude they with and stuff or whatever because he did this and he did that, and then they say, they be back with him in about a week or two. Girl, you just should have not told me a damn thing. Just keep it to yourself then. If you know you finna run back. That's kind of how I feel about their situation. Now, she did take to social media to share her thoughts on some stuff. And so did he. Let's get into what he says first, okay? Let me go and press play on this. Let me make sure we got the audio and stuff together to hear what it is he had to say.
That ain't my style, man. Feel. And put that shit out there on the internet. I don't give a fuck. She got to deal with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that must be part of the motherfucking marketing strategy or something. What you talking about?
No, man, it's Tracy.
Girl, the music is annoying.
Stop fucking playing with me. Know who the fuck I am? Who the fuck I been?
Well, I knew you did. Now, you ain't know me until fuck you talking about me.
Nah, I mean, it's no shade. Like, a lot of us didn't. It's really not any disrespect for real, but I still don't know who the hell you are. And honest, I know you, and I'm being so for real. Like, it's always giving Cash Doll baby daddy. I literally just found out yesterday that this man was a rapper. I was like, oh, really? I didn't know that. And then they say he was an Atlanta rapper. I said, really? Oh my. I mean, your claim to fame for me. Everybody's is different, child. It came from me from Cash Doll.
Fucking crazy. Y'all knowing a nigga don't define who the fuck I am. I been that nigga.
I can't.
This shit made it weirder. Fuck you talking about?
Never been no internet nigga.
Child, he hurt. That's what
Nigga just DM me talking about keep your head up. Man, what the fuck you think wrong with me, man? I'm okay, man. Nigga just DM me talking about keep.
Child, listen, that man mad as hell. I don't care what nobody you take it to the internet. to really clear this up and let people know you okay. But I don't know, maybe Cash Doll mad as hell too, because we are gonna get into what she has to say as well. But it's given when we see you, sir. And it's the no disrespect at all. So when we see you, you have not been in a home. You have been outside, and you have also been in a studio. Okay, so you said you been that nigga, but I hope you been that nigga that's able to get you a house real quick, an apartment or something. Because Miss Cash Doll look like she's comfortable at her house and she's been over there chilling. Let us get into Miss Cash Doll and see what all she had to say.
Posting something like that, it just goes to show how quick everybody pick up anything with your personal life.
Let me see if I can cut it up a little bit for y'all.
Or a song or merch or things that put money in your pocket. Nobody pick it up, and because everybody wants to talk about
that's
you
true
and put you down in your worst moments or laugh or I told you so, when none of our life is perfect and nobody have a perfect situation. I don't feel like no relationship will be perfect until both parties is ready, and that has nothing to do with what type of woman that is or what type of man that is. Just one person wasn't ready and one person could have been. Okay, I don't sit up here and just talk about all my business on social media all the time, but I go through just like y'all.
I wonder what she mean by ready. Does she girl talking about hair laid to the guys? Okay, as I'm listening to her talk, all I'm doing is looking at her like she is so freaking pretty. Like Cash Doll face card is everything. But I wonder what she means when she says one person wasn't ready. Typically, they say that about marriage. So I'm like, are you ready to get married? And he's just not at that place yet. You done gave birth to his second child. And maybe she had a time limit for him. Maybe it was just a certain time, like you need to propose to me by this time. Maybe he did it and she just decided to call it quits. Maybe she stood on business.
I never claimed to have the perfect situation. I just express it, and through pictures and videos. I didn't hide my situation because I had beautiful kids out of it. But that's not my life of just sitting here pretending like everything is okay, because it's not. Yeah, like, I don't know why y'all want to laugh at another person's downfall. That's Black Sure Blessings. I don't laugh at when other people go through things, because it is what the fuck it is. Guess what? And it ain't going to stop. Not after this relationship. Maybe not the next one. Listen, it ain't going to stop.
She has more to say.
All that do is just make it. Y'all keep talking about a ring and being married. That shit don't stop neither. All that do is just make it harder for you to break up with somebody. Because now y'all got to go to court. That's all that do. Shit don't make nothing. Like,
now, granted, I do feel like having a ring does not stop a person from like disrespecting you or whatever. I feel like a lot of times people already know that before they get into the relationship. But then also I feel like who people show up to be may be different in 7 years, 10 years or whatever, whenever y'all decide to get the divorce or whatever. But also, if that's something that you wanted at one point, don't sit up there and try and downplay it now because your relationship didn't work out. It's okay to still desire that. You just didn't get it from that person. But if that makes you feel better, then I guess.
I had my baby for me. My babies came from me because I wanted my babies, not to keep them around. So don't ever get it twisted. Don't act like, oh, she's just stuck. I ain't stuck.
I don't think she's stuck.
Buka. Yeah, then especially when you have a little girl, you just be like, oh, no, I'm not dealing with that type of shit.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't downplay marriage, but y'all act like marriage is everything. You can break up when you married too. You can break up when you in a relationship. You can break up when you're not in a fucking relationship. So you can break up at any time. I just hate how y'all just make it seem like that's the way of life. So you want to.
I feel like she got a point there, because I do feel like it. A lot of times it do be like, I guess she'll say double talk. Where with like when I think about Joy being with all these different men or whatever, 2 of them I know for sure she was in a relationship with, it didn't work out, and people drag her for not being, married or whatever. But then at the same time, y'all say that like, oh, you don't need to be married, you don't this or that. So it's like, well, which one is it? Do they need to be married or do they not need to be married? Which one is it? Because I feel like people pick and choose who they want to drag based on who they like.
Fucking 32, 35 without no kids because she waiting on a nigga to do the right thing. You wait on a nigga to do the right thing, you won't never have no kids, and we here to reproduce. So guess what?
Girl, now everybody don't feel like they here to just reproduce now.
But I had my kids. They here and I love them. They mine. Fuck whoever got something to say about it.
She has more to say. Let me see what else Cash Doll over here is talking about.
Talking about y'all sorry for my breakup. Y'all mad about my breakup more than me. Why y'all keep coming on here talking about y'all sorry for my breakup? Leave me alone. I ain't sorry. What if I was lying? What if I was lying about what I post? What if I was lying and y'all just took it and run with it because y'all so happy to hear some bad news? That is.
But then, Cash, I'm always rock with you. But it's like, if you know that they're going to be ready to hear the bad news, and you should just keep the shit to yourself. In my personal, don't even get them nothing to drag about. I know you want to be, vulnerable, honest, but sometimes your audience isn't the people that you need to be vulnerable and honest with. Because then it's only going to spread and it's going to be bigger with other people that may not rock with you, understand you, or support you. So if you know that's how they do and they be ready and sitting and waiting to hear the negative, why would you feed that to them?
Fucking sickening. I feel like as women, we should put ourselves first anyway. And that ain't got nothing to do with just men. It's just period. We bring so much to the table. It's just... I want to do y'all, can I ask them, like, do y'all believe in God?
Hello, Jesus Christ?
I don't think
Girl,
a lot of
it's
y'all
the
believe in
background.
God. That's why y'all move and be so fucking cruel to people.
Hello,
Y'all need to
Jesus
start
Christ.
believing in God. Go talk to him. Go sit down. Go get on your knees and pray. So I'm going to call y'all back. Because I don't want to keep talking about the same thing. Y'all want to talk about... Oh, okay, yeah, she snatched your hair up. Bye-bye. Love y'all. Go talk to God. Go talk to God. I'm going to call y'all back. All right.
Girl, that damn hair is everything. Miss Ma'am, Miss Lay. It was something else that she said. What was I going to
Talk
respond
to him.
to?
Go sit down. Go get...
Hello, Jesus Christ?
Oh, she mentioned something about women doing everything or whatnot and bringing a lot to the table. And I definitely believe that was her situation wholeheartedly, because then she had like a mansion and shit. Like, is she from Michigan or is it Chicago? I'm not sure, but I thought she was from up north, like Detroit or something. But I remember her getting like a mansion and shit. I think she used to be a stripper or something like that. But Cash has always had like money and always done for herself. So yeah, I think she brought a lot to the table. And I think at the time with him, he could have been up and coming. It don't mean that he didn't have money, but I definitely question whether he did or didn't. You know what I'm saying? I never saw her as a person that would like rock with somebody that has less than her. But I mean, I feel like that may be a typical thing for a lot of successful women. And yeah, I think she brought a lot to the table. So I don't blame her if she feels like he ain't doing enough. And if she wanted to get the hell out, get the hell out. I don't think it just, happens for women once you have a daughter. I think a lot of times it's just when you have kids in general, like you just start reflecting and thinking like, it's just some shit I'm not gonna rock with. Okay, I'm just not gonna do it. And that's just where she's at. But I do feel like, y'all, they probably gonna get back together. She done had 2 kids by this man or whatever. I feel like the breakup may be recent and she's just talking about it right now. But in a little bit, I can see them getting back together by Christmas. That's why I'm like, just keep it to yourself. Just keep it to your damn self. Ain't no telling. They probably been on and off this whole time, going back and forth. And she finally coming to tell us that she's single, thinking that she probably gonna stand on it since she told the public, possibly. But I see y'all being back together. So just go and do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be with them, child. You don't. That's okay. And you don't have to share that with anybody either. Let's see. Somebody says that's true. What she said about having a little girl. That's the point when you realize that you're not going to accept BS from a man because you don't want to be a bad example for your daughter. I guess I can't necessarily speak to that because I don't have a daughter. I have 2 sons. And for me, with my first son, that was my mind state. And I was in college at the time as well. So it was just certain shit I wasn't finna go through. That's why I didn't marry my first son's dad when I was engaged to him. But, yeah, so that's why I feel like I don't think it's just limited to a daughter because I can relate to her with me having a son. So, yeah, I think for me, like, it's really when you have a child in general and it changes you and it's like, it's just some shit you're not going to go for. And that's on P, But yeah, so good luck to Cash Doll. Yeah, she done had this beautiful little daughter, Clarity, and we'll see how things are going to work out with her man, her boo, whatever he is this week or next week. So, right, come on, Christmas pajamas pictures, because that's what it's giving. Good luck. Okay, hopefully things work out. Whichever way she decides. All right, let's go ahead and hop over and get into this crazy fucking story here. Okay, make sure you guys are coming into the video. You are indeed liking up the video, letting YouTube know that we are here, we are live, you guys are enjoying the content, and I'm sure a lot of people did not get the notifications, so that definitely will help me out as well. I want to talk about this crazy, like, girl, what the fuck? Okay, so this story is about a 12-year-old girl that was spending the night at her grandmother's house, from my understanding, with her little cousin who happened to be 8 years old. Now, they got into it over a iPhone, and at some point during the night, I guess when they were supposed to be sleeping, instead of the 12-year-old taking the time to actually rest, get some sleep, get over it, she decided to take matters into her own hands and suffocate her little cousin. I believe she used a pillow, she used cover to suffocate this baby. Girl. And then once the baby showed to not have life in her body, she decided to reposition her and adjust the scene to make it look as though the little girl was sleeping. Now, I don't know if the 12-year-old slept in this room the entire time while this baby was just laying there deceased. But I think the grandma got up the next morning and she went in the room, and that's when she saw what happened to the baby. Well, she saw that the baby wasn't breathing or whatever. And so 12-year-old, being as dumb as she was, I guess she didn't realize there was a camera in the room. I guess they had a camera to watch them or whatever, and they looked on the cameras, and that's how they found out what happened. I believe the conversation now is them considering trying this 12-year-old as an adult, from my understanding. And I just feel so many ways about it. And although this is a 12-year-old, I'll be honest to say that I don't have much sympathy because of how you actually went about cleaning up the scene for me. How you went about, it was the aftermath of what you did. And then when you reflect, I don't know the time that they got into it with the whole, iPhone situation, but if you look at, like, how long did you sit with that? How long did you sit with that, knowing that, okay, we just got into it at 7 o'clock, or I'll even say maybe 3 o'clock. Maybe you're still upset about it. Y'all went to bed at 8. That was a lot of time for you to cool off. I'm not sure the particulars. Maybe it could have been within an hour. But for you to intentionally get off whatever bunk, if you were in the top, I will assume you're probably in the top bunk, come down to the bottom bunk, and then just to unalive this baby, like, it was you moved with an intent. And that's crazy. So I can't say that I feel 100% sorry for the 12-year-old. I feel sorry for that family, though, because chances are for these two cousins, their parents were siblings in some fashion, whether it was brother, sister, sister, I don't know. But that has got to be a lot to deal with within the family. I do want to get into a news story, so let us hop over here so that we could check out. We're going to get into two different ones, so let's just check this one out.
A small community in West Tennessee is reeling after a homicide involving children. One 12-year-old is accused of killing her 8-year-old cousin. Tonight, family and friends held a vigil for that victim in Nashville. Reporter Joyce Peterson shares what we know about that case tonight.
A 12-year-old girl being accused of murdering her 8-year-old cousin is a stunning crime in any community. But here in the small town of Humboldt, Tennessee, population 7,800, they're coming together to help this family. Pastors have been visiting the house. Neighbors are checking on them because this family is truly in shock.
No words can describe it. It's unimaginable.
Frederick Agee, district attorney in the 28th Judicial District, says the 8-year-old was found unresponsive in her bed in this house on East Mitchell Monday. Wednesday, a tipster said surveillance video from the bedroom revealed what happened. So you've seen the video?
Unfortunately, I have.
What does the video show?
It shows the 12-year-old with her full body weight taking bedding, and it appears to be that the 8-year-old is asleep. She takes the bedding and she covers the 8-year-old's face.
Did the 8-year-old wake up? Did she struggle at any point?
Yes, ma'am, there is a part in the video where we see her struggling.
A memorial for 8-year-old Demiria sits out front of her grandmother's house where the crime occurred. She was visiting from Nashville, her 12-year-old cousin visiting from South Carolina. Their grandmother says the two were inseparable. The evidence, says DA Agee, points to first-degree murder and tampering with evidence.
There is video where the 12-year-old goes and gets tissues and comes in and appears to be trying to clean the 8-year-old's body, face, and also moves the child, the 8-year-old, to appear that she was underneath the covers.
The memorial for Demiria keeps growing. Balloons in her favorite colors, her beloved stuffed animals, and the nail polish she adored. The family and police struggling to figure out the motive.
We'd ask your viewers to obviously pray for the family and also pray for our police officers and our investigators. This is really intense, and it's just not something that happens around here.
Child, terrible, terrible.
In Operation Crime and Justice, police in Humboldt, Tennessee, in the western part of the state, investigating the murder of an 8-year-old child. Officers say the girl's 12-year-old cousin smothered her while she slept earlier this week, then repositioned her. Police telling us the victim is from the Nashville area. Both children were in Humboldt, staying with family. Joining us now is District Attorney General Frederick Agee. Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
So I understand that you all want to try this 12-year-old as an adult?
Yes, ma'am. Under Tennessee law, currently a child that is in the juvenile justice system would, at 19 years old, the juvenile court no longer has authority. In this particular case, it's the violent nature of it, the heinousness of it. We feel like it fits not only a first-degree murder, but also something that we should ask the court to transfer to circuit court. It gives us much more options when it comes to sentencing. You know, this child, if they are released at 19 years old, if they are found guilty, obviously there's a presumption of innocence in this country, whether that's in juvenile court or in our circuit or criminal trial courts. If this child were to be found guilty as a juvenile, at age 19, they walk free.
And I understand there is security video of this murder. Do you believe there's enough there?
Yes, ma'am, I do. Our office received a tip yesterday that there was security video. The investigators with the Humboldt Police Department and our investigator went and obtained the video. The investigators, one of the assistant DAs in our office, myself, and the Humboldt Police Chief, we watched the video, and there is corroboration for first-degree murder as well as tampering with evidence. It's one of the most disturbing things, if not the most disturbing thing I've ever seen in my life. I would like to say one other thing. Would you please keep our law enforcement and the victim's family in your thoughts and prayers? This is not something that happens in Gibson, Crockett, or Haywood County, and typically this is not something that happens in the state of Tennessee. I don't wish this upon anybody. I certainly hope that it never happens again, but it's happened, and we've got to prosecute it professionally, and our office will do everything we can to protect the community. And if there's an opportunity to rehabilitate the child delinquent, we will.
You know, it's one of those cases that certainly keep you up at night. Thank you so much for your time.
Yes.
Oh, Lord, girl. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this young baby being tried as an adult. Listen, y'all, I don't disagree, because my question is, what else did you used to do? Are you the type of kid that probably was over there also like killing animals and shit, tampering with stuff? Like, have you been a problem child before? Because typically when kids are upset over toys or phones and another adult may say, give it back to her, or give it back to him, or sit down, or you'll get it in a minute, they had it first, or whatever. Or you had it enough, so pass it over here to this one. Typically they just rock out. Like, it's just like, all right, yeah, like, it's cool, like, whatever, I don't care, whatever, I'm gonna go get something else, something else that you may be interested in. Since you ain't playing with it, I'm gonna go grab that. Or they may just do something, but what they not gonna do typically is go and take the life of their cousin. Now they may like get into a little, little fight, little kicking match, little, push and shove and little whatever. But they never think to like literally go with all their might and suffocate their cousin. That's just not some normal that happens. And then to know what it is that you did and then you go and you cover it up. I didn't even know she went and got paper to wipe the girl's face. To not show that, like, how the fuck, like, listen, I can imagine how the siblings or the family members are feeling. Do you hear me? The grandmama, to know that this happened in her damn house. And she probably was somewhere asleep thinking these kids is knocked out or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? To know, like, girl, and then to be a mama to drop your child off thinking that she just gonna have a good time or whatever at grandma's house. She seen her cousins in town, whatever, whoop de whoop. Only to find out that baby didn't. How the hell do you move forward in a sense? You know what I'm saying? Because I am sure the mom may blame the parents of that little girl. And especially if the little girl may have shown some type of behavior in the past where she's shown her, and y'all never got her to help, that y'all should have been got her or something. You know what I'm saying? And you done sat up here and girl, listen. Now I did see a clip over on, let me see if I got it. I did see a clip over on TikTok, and it was like a brief clip of the mother. It appeared to be in the courts, and I think the mother of the baby that died was like yelling, like screaming, like, you killed my baby or whatnot. It was just so sad, y'all. I'm like, what the hell? Now I don't know the full video, but this is what I did come across. Okay. 8-year-old dies after 12-year-old. Okay, so they said, is there anything about the mom? Okay, they said mother looks like her heart is breaking.
A 12-year-old girl unalive to her 8-year-old cousin after they got into a fight over an iPhone. I mean, this is heartbreaking. Now, this happened at night when they were supposed to be sleeping at their grandmother's house. They were sleeping in the same room in a bunk bed, and she used blankets, covers, and sheets to unalive her 8-year-old cousin. This little girl's name is Demaria, and this horrifying act was all caught on surveillance video inside of the home where you can see her 12-year-old cousin take her life and then clean up afterwards and reposition her body to make it look like she was still sleeping so that she didn't get hot. And the next morning, when the grandma realized what had happened, she looked at surveillance video, and that's when she saw the 12-year-old using pillows, blankets, comforters, whatever she could find to effecate her 8-year-old cousin. And all of this happened over an iPhone. That 12-year-old girl was charged with first-degree murder and tampering with evidence, and is being held in a juvenile detention facility. But the DA is asking them to charge her as an adult. Rest in peace to this beautiful soul. And as
that's crazy work. Crazy work. Right. It's the cleanup and repositioning her body that showed that she knew exactly what she was doing. Girl, you're done. You done, little mama. You done. And this is something that I can't say that you've done before to another human, but you definitely have tortured something, animals or something. You feel me? This is not some behavior that just popped up all of a sudden. I feel like there were signs that led up to this, and here we are. So, because how is that your natural reaction that you don't get your way, so you decided to take somebody's life? Are you okay? You're not, my love. You're not, baby. You're not. You're not. So, rest in peace to Demaria, and good luck to her parents. That's gonna have to, well, not Demaria's parents, but the other girl's parents. That's gonna have to deal with the fact that you sent your daughter down to Tennessee from South Carolina, and she ain't coming back home, and now y'all got a case on y'all hands, and now y'all have to process the fact that your niece, if that was your niece or your cousin, is gone, not possibly, but the baby's gone, and your child had everything to do with it because she died by her hands. That has to be a lot to deal with. Good luck. And it's so crazy, y'all, because you just can't, goddamn, your kids can't go nowhere, okay? You just got to be careful wherever you send them, because now this right here finna send a lot of people anxiety up. They finna like think about all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, if my child go over there, is somebody gonna try and touch on my child or do this or that? Or is somebody, they're gonna try and unalive my child? Because you be sending them over to people's houses thinking that they're people that you can trust, right? And then you come back and you find some other shit out. Like, I hate that, but it's so sad, y'all. It's so sad. Okay, let us keep going now. Let's see what else I want to get into. I didn't know I had this story right back to this one. Okay, this is another crazy ass story dealing with this Illinois deputy that has officially been charged with the murder of this woman, Sonya Massie. And what's crazy is that they said this man had a troubled past. Let me actually hop over here. I can't recall all of the details, but I do believe I have a news story that's going to get into it. I believe that Sonya gave them a call, from my understanding, regarding a possible intruder in her home or something. He tried to give one story and make it seem like she was coming at him with a pot of boiling water and all of this extraness that he was trying to give to a fucking story, only for the video to leak because he never had his fucking camera footage on, but the other officer did. And this man literally clapped this lady for no reason. Like, I can't, like, murder is the charge they gave him, and I needed to fucking stick. Okay. This person went and did research on this particular deputy, this officer. And she says the Sonya Massie killing was worse than described, if that's even possible. The officer who unalived this woman, Sean Grayson, worked for four different police sheriff's departments in 6 years. He also had 2 DUI convictions, yet he was still holding a badge. This can't be reformed, okay? He was terminated, okay? That was as recent of this year on July 17th. I'm glad they terminated for cause. And yeah, we didn't want to see no suspended without pay, like all pension, all of that should be suspended. He shouldn't get none of that. Okay, it is what it is. You're done. He worked in the Logan County Sheriff's Office, where he was able to resign in 2023. Auburn Police Department resigned 2022. Why is this shit back to back? Worked in the Verdon Police Department in 2021, resigned. Okay, back in May of 2021, he separated from the Kincaid Police Department, and they gave other for the reason. And then Pawnee Police Department in July of 2021, he also separated from them. So I don't know the reasonings or what was going on there, but it looks like, according to her, he had at least 2 DUI convictions. Okay. And there's been some other stories out here swarming around about this man and different things that he's done and how he has harassed certain people during his, his time as an officer. So that's really interesting. And I just really hate this. Like, this video was a bit like triggering. Like, I'm not going to play. Y'all will have to go and see it all for yourself. But this lady seems to be sitting down in her home. This is somebody that called y'all. Okay. She does not appear to be posing a threat to me at all. Y'all the ones standing over her. She just don't seem like any of that. She goes over into the kitchen. I think she may have told him that she rebuked him in the name of Jesus.
You can dig around for your paperwork.
I don't know where my ID is.
You have that stack right there, maybe?
Okay. 1 second.
Check on her.
Let me get this.
No, we don't need a fire while we're here.
Right. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Where you going?
Huh?
Where you going?
Away from your hot steaming water.
Away from my hot steaming water?
Yeah.
Oh, I would rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
Okay, that's where I have to stop it. And it was even just a joke. They was like, something about cutting off the water. She goes over there. They was like, we don't need a fire. She was like, right. Like, of course not. Y'all don't need no fire. It looked like she was going to pour the damn water out. Then the man, the other officer, not his ass, but the other officer was like, he's backing away. She's like, why? Oh, away from your hot boiling water or whatever. Like, let me get back. I don't want to get scalded or whatever. Right? And she's like, oh, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. I feel like that's something, but, if you don't be around us like that, and I mean black people, you won't really understand. I feel like a lot of us say that. You know what I'm saying? Even when our friends may be like, oh, I hope you have twins, girl, I rebuke your ass in the name of Jesus. Like, get up off me. You know, like, that's just something that we say. And I don't know how he took that as though it was a threat to him. Okay, for you, and whatever it is that she said, I feel like y'all got to understand, y'all was called to a situation. She clearly does not have, read the room, baby. She clearly does not have any weapons near her. Okay. So I feel like if anything, you're the threat as you're coming into her space, not the other way around. If she wanted to clap y'all out, I'm sure she would have did that before y'all even hit her door. But let me see if I have this news story here so we can get into some of the details. Girl, these folks. It's so much going on. Let me say this before I get into the video. Of course, President Biden did come out and he did address this. Let me see. Do I have that? I don't. Okay. He did come out. He addressed the situation. Now that Kamala Harris is like on the radar, I feel like this is something she definitely needs to address, not only as the vice president, but you also going into a position of wanting to be president. I think this story is only getting more viral. Being Crump has joined the family in handling the legal matters. I feel like she should come out and address this, and I have every intention of believing that she will, give her her thoughts about this situation. For fucking sure. And I think that anybody that may be on the fence about whether they want her in office, her speaking to this situation and addressing this could possibly solidify the decisions that these people make as they head towards the polls. But let's get into this real quick.
Accused of killing a Springfield woman has pleaded not guilty.
Girl, no, he didn't, bitch. No, he did not. I know he did not, girl. No, this man did not. You know what? We're not surprised. This is what those officers do. They commit these crimes, and because they've been able to get away with so fucking much, and because some of these officers are able to actually get off for the killings that they have given out, that is the reason why, and the privilege he has, is the reason why he didn't sat up here and said not guilty. But I pray to God, baby, I pray to God, not only are you found guilty, but there is a super harsh sentence that follows behind that. Feel what I'm saying? Because I don't even think he told the lady freeze. It was just like, what? Okay, you could have handled that so differently. So I don't want to hear shit about no PTSD. I don't want to hear nothing about you was nervous or any of that. If you got all of that shit going on, you shouldn't be no officer. If you don't know how to handle yourself in situations that's not even highly intense, you, my love, do not need to be in your position.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Eliza Petrie. Sean Grayson appeared before a judge for the first time since being arrested yesterday. He was also ordered to stay in custody in a local county jail. We have been following this story for you from the beginning. This evening, we are bringing you team coverage as we continue to learn more about what led to the death of Sonya Massie. We start with Fox Illinois' Julia Rosier, who was in the courtroom this afternoon. Julia?
Eliza, that's right. Sean Grayson made his first appearance in the courtroom today in person. Cameras were not allowed inside the courtroom, but the courtroom was crowded with Sonya Massie's family and friends. Today's hearing was to decide whether or not Grayson will stay behind bars while awaiting his trial.
He needs to.
The prosecution argued that Grayson is a risk to the community and no combination of conditions would limit that threat. But the defense had three separate arguments: ties to the community, as he worked for several different law enforcement agencies throughout central Illinois. He's not a flight risk because he hasn't tried to run since the incident, and his medical history. He was diagnosed.
The prosecution they need to eat his ass up. So don't be trying to say that his ties to the community because he's worked with all these different police stations or police forces or whatever, when he had to resign from a few of those. And there's a reason behind it. And what the hell is his medical history? I really don't give a damn, because his medical history clearly did not play a factor when it came to him being an officer, which is a very risky damn job. So maybe that got something to do with why, his flight risk as far as the medical history. Maybe he can't go nowhere because of the medical history, but the medical history must not be that damn bad because he was able to be an officer. He was able to go out here and get drunk and get ZU and I's. So absolutely not.
Diagnosed with colon cancer and has an ostomy bag.
No, he didn't got no. So did she just say this man has colon cancer with the colostomy bag, or however you say it, with that one of those bags as well? And you out here on the police force doing your job, and then you decide to clap her. When did he get the cancer? When did that happen? When and how did that happen? Did he have it on him when he was in this lady's property and felt that threatened when she wasn't even near him with the pot of boiling water that she was pouring out? Because the people is stupid. Lock his ass up and keep him behind bars.
Friends of Sonya Massie were in the courtroom today. They even at times got very emotional. When the judge announced his decision that Grayson would stay behind bars, people began to cheer, and the judge quickly told them to be quiet. Reporting live in Springfield, I'm Julia Rosier. Back to you.
Keep him now.
Thank you, Julia. Grayson will be back in court on August 26th, and the body camera video from that night of the shooting will be publicly released on Monday. Be sure to stay with Fox Illinois on air and online for the latest on this story. And attorney for Sonya Massie's family releasing a statement applauding the judge for keeping Grayson in custody. Civil rights attorney Ben Crump saying in part, quote, "Today's decision by the judge to hold Deputy Sean Grayson in custody without bail marks another crucial step in the pursuit of justice for Sonya Massie's family, emphasizing the gravity of the charges and the severity of the officer's actions," end quote. And since her death, Sonya Massie's family has seen support from both the community and Illinois officials. Governor J.B. Pritzker called the shooting a tragedy during a press conference today.
I feel for not just the families, the family of the victim, but also the families of Sangamon County, and then all people of color who have had to endure these kinds of circumstances and to witness them, because it affects everyone, even if it's never happened to you specifically.
In the hours since former Deputy Sean Grayson was indicted on multiple charges, including murder, we have learned more about what led up to the shots being fired in Sonya Massie's home. We continue our team coverage with Fox Illinois' Carson Gordy with what he has found out today. Carson?
The document details the events caught in the morning of July 6 at Sonya Massie's home. Grayson and another deputy arrived at Massie's home after she called 911 about a prowler. During the incident, Grayson allowed Massie to remove a pot of hot water off the stove. Then Grayson pulled out his service weapon and aimed at Massie. Massie put her hands in the air, said "I'm sorry," and ducked behind a counter. Grayson then got closer to her, continued to yell to put the pot down, and fired 3 shots at her, striking her in the face once. The report added that Grayson's body camera was not activated during the incident. He turned it on after the shooting. The footage was gathered from the other Sangamon County deputy who responded to the call. I'm Carson Gordy. Back to you.
Thank you, Carson. It was also...
And that's the reason why I feel like they should have, I hate to say it, more than one officer to a scene. And prayerfully, at least one of those officers is going to follow the rules. Because if he was the only one that showed up to that damn scene, y'all, and the other officer wasn't there, and this motherfucker had a deactivated cam that I feel like he has done on more than one occasion, and y'all have never checked the shit leading to this event, that's crazy as hell. But if he was the only one that showed up, this motherfucker would have got away with it if it wasn't for the middling ass camera that was on the other officer.
Also noted in the charging documents, Grayson made no attempt to help Massie after he shot her. The other deputy, whose name has not been released, did render aid to her. And tomorrow, the funeral for Sonya Massie will be held. It will be at Ruby Funeral Home. Visitation will begin at 9 a.m., followed by the service beginning at 10. And Fox Illinois will continue to follow this story and ongoing criminal cases. You can find the latest updates both on air and our website, foxillinois.com, and also
y'all gonna have to do something about that shit.
Misconduct. And Sean Grayson will be held in jail until his...
How many?
Sean Grayson entering his plea in court today. He's facing 3 counts of first-degree murder, aggravated battery with a firearm, and official misconduct. And
yeah, I hope he found guilty on all of that, baby. All of that, okay? That's just crazy. Then he ain't try to get a lady no damn help, I think they said. That's whack as hell. He has got to go. Pack him up. Pack him up, and y'all need to move very quickly when it comes to his trial. Please hurry up. Let me see what else they're saying. I'm going to try and fast forward through this long. Is there anything else additional? Nope. Seem like they're running some of the same stuff. Okay. Yeah, I feel like we went through that. You know what's crazy, y'all? She actually favors the woman that passed. She actually favors Tiffany Haddish for some reason to me. She kind of favors her. Not that that's like a matter or a point of anything. But yeah, lock his ass up. I did not know I was gonna have the sound on with that, y'all. Sorry about that. But that's just a crazy story. I hate that for this woman. She lost her life. She called y'all for help and y'all clapped her. This is a situation that happens too fucking often, that people call these police for help and assistance, and they're the ones that ended up getting clapped out. Like, I cannot take it. I cannot. But I'm glad that the judge saw fit to not let this man out, to roam free and do what he wants to do, because she ain't never coming back. So I feel like you should never be able to return to society either. You should remain on the lockdown with the other individuals that you may have gotten locked up and stuff, okay? Stay there. I hope he's found guilty on every single charge he has, and I hope that they find more charges that they can apply to his stupid ass. I don't care nothing about his family. I don't care nothing about what they're going through. I don't care nothing about his fucking medical history. None of that. He didn't take none of those things into consideration when he decided to take this woman's life, so we don't care about yours. It's really just that damn simple for me. Okay? So I don't wish him any luck at all. At all. So she called the police, and that ended her life. Wow. This is who Trump wants to give full immunity to, by the way. Exactly. Exactly. Y'all sit up there and let a person get pierced in the ear thinking that he actually got shot when he didn't. When a damn doctor came to the front and said he got hit by glass, let this man be performative as fuck, walking around with a bandage on his damn ear. Then you got all his minions following around with the same damn bandage. And then y'all want this fool in office. Let's not forget that he's a felon. While a lot of y'all have family members that are felons. Hello? Can't get the same rights, can't vote, can't do nothing, but this motherfucker can stand up there on the platform and accept a Republican nomination and continue to run for presidency. Are y'all crazy? And then y'all rallying around. Like, it's so cringeworthy. It's so cringeworthy to me. I'll never get it. I'll never understand it. And I don't think that I ever want to. I don't. And seeing his granddaughter give him that speech and him smiling, honestly, I had completely different thoughts. I didn't see a grandfather smiling at his granddaughter like, oh, that's so sweet. I saw a different type of man smiling at a young girl. But anyway, there's that. But the people gonna continue to vote because they think that they got a piece of a stimulus check from Donald Trump that still didn't carry your ass through that whole year, child. Let's talk about it. But y'all want to focus on the stimulus check that you never gonna get. The same ones that he held up because he wanted his name on it. What was it? Oh, okay. But y'all that broke though? Really? That's what you focused on? Really? Child, then sitting up here talking about some he don't support Project 2025, but you did though. You support the people that created Project 2025, and then you got your Agenda 47. Girl, get the fuck out my face, okay? Bitch, your bird can be up there on the stand right next to him, and I'm gonna vote for the bird every time. Do you understand? Every time. Period. So y'all can be fools if y'all want to going down there, them polls, and let him get in. I don't want to hear shit come the third year. I don't want to hear Nathaniel. Okay. And the gag for me is the man was in office for 4 years and all y'all can come up to the front and talk about is a fucking stimulus check. Hello? Are you okay? That's all that you can talk about? Hello? Girl, I can't. And it didn't even carry y'all. Like, what the fuck? Like, girl, let me keep going because I'm going to get pissed the hell off. We shall get into it, okay? We shall get into it. Rest in peace to Sonya Massie. I'm so sorry that happened to you. I am so sorry. It makes me think about Brianna and how they were shooting into her home. You know what I'm saying? And I just, it's just, I'm over it. This shit is sickening. And then the same people y'all over here trying to vote for because you worried about a fucking stimulus check, it's the same people, the same man who has an audience that stormed the fucking Capitol, showed their ass because they weren't getting their way because of their privilege, and then turned around. And I saw this one video where you had these little black boys outside, and I think they were trying to sell something, or they were doing something. You had these group of white people online referring to them as the N-word iglets. Okay, replace piglets with the N-word, and then saying the N-word with the hard ER on it to these little black boys. And these are the same men that stand up there and support Trump. See, they are the reason. Okay, partly because of his stupidity as well as to why we don't want him in office. Did y'all hear this man do the Republican National? I didn't even finish the whole speech because I ended up falling asleep. But the gag for me was how he over exaggerates everything. Oh, I felt a burning in my ear. There was a burning in my ear and it was hot like fire. Oh my God. I went down. When the people saw me go down, everybody was afraid. They thought I lost my life. Everybody. Oh my God, there was blood everywhere. Blood was all over the place. I said, none of that shit happened like that, sir. Why are you doing that? And then it brings to question everything else that you say, that you over exaggerate. That's just simply not fucking true. And y'all eat it up every fucking time. It's crazy. Like, and I feel like a lot of black people that support him don't really support his policies, but they more so support what he's going to do for the upper class people, for the businesses and shit. That's really the angle that y'all come from when y'all support Trump, in my personal. Either that or you just hate black folks too. Okay, but I cannot. But y'all gonna eat it up every time, honey, child. This shit, girl, I can't. He is just. And then y'all same black folks that be over there heavily supporting Trump got other family members too that are felons and shit. And they can't even damn vote in the fucking election, but this man can run in it. Are you okay? Are you okay? I couldn't rally around somebody that get passes that my folks don't get passes for. I just can't do it. I just cannot do it. And then to know the type of audience that comes with you. Y'all was riding around with them fucking Trump flags all over y'all cars, and it gave Ku Klux Klan, honestly. It gave terrorists. But y'all gonna go up for it and support it. Now y'all over there shook as fuck. Since Biden done dropped the hell out, and Biden said, oh yeah, I'm finna fully endorse Miss Ma'am over here. Y'all shook as fuck. Because if anybody's qualified, it's her. Okay? One that y'all never want to give women their credit for being qualified and overly qualified more than you motherfuckers. And the gag for me is the fact that we've been letting you white bitches run the country. And one black man. So we've been letting you men run the country and run this bitch into the fucking ground, bro. Running it into the ground. So that's going to be real interesting, bitch, once we get down to them polls, though. But, baby, we going to get into that segment in a minute. Because, girl, y'all got me hot like fire. Okay, that's what it's giving. Let's move on. All right, where are we today? Okay, let's see. Did we get into that? We did. Okay, let's go over here. Okay. Now, let's talk about this video, okay? Because, girl, one thing that people gonna do, it's not funny. It's not funny at all. But how y'all be finding these people pull over videos? Like T.I. was just found, like, I think his was old though, like a year or two old. And they had that one, resurfacing where he was pulled over, and then they made it seem like it was more recent, and it wasn't. Now, I don't know when this, this happened last year too. Okay. So this was in 2023, September of last year. Well, my girl Latto was pulled over by the police. I guess that she ran a stoplight or something. So let's get into what this video is all about. All right.
Hey, stay in the car.
I'll just let you know I'm a security.
Stay in the car.
Yes, sir. I'll just let you know I'm a security.
Put your back window down.
Girl, I feel like he doing too much right out the gate. I feel like he doing too much right. Stay in the car. Like, it's like, that's the stuff that y'all do when y'all are ready to get trigger happy. Right out the gate. Ready. Now, I do understand you weren't expecting somebody to hop out of the car. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to be on guard at any moment. But the excess yelling, sir.
Put your back window down.
I guess that's their way of letting them know they mean business.
That your security?
Yeah. That's
Who
my
are you?
security. I'm a rapper.
Okay,
Who
why
are
are
you?
running red lights?
I was just trying to get home because we leaving the club and it was like people be knowing my car. So
You can do what?
they would know recognize my car. So I was just trying to hurry up and get home.
What club are you coming from?
Sir, it does not matter what fucking club she came from. Hello? What matters is, did she run the light? Did she not run the light? She just told you that she's a celebrity. You see the expensive ass car that she's in. You see that she got security with her, sir. Okay? Just get the fucking ID, run your ass back to your car, run what you need to run, come back and get. Why does it matter what club she came from? It doesn't matter. Did she run the light or she didn't?
It's for my best friend. It's his birthday, so we was just celebrating his birthday on the south side.
How much you have to drink?
This lady is having a full conversation with you, being able to let you know what it is, what it ain't, and you over here like how much you had to drink. Fishing for something.
I haven't had anything to drink.
You said you're a rapper?
Mm-hmm.
What's your rap name?
Sir, I cannot, sir. If somebody wanted to clap her, you both would get hit the fuck out at this point. Because you're purposely taking your time, acting like you're thinking. Why does it matter what club she going? You finna go back to the club? Why you need to know that? What you finna do?
Latto.
Okay.
Is that
Okay. Can't run red light. Give me a quick breath sample. Just strap your lips on and blow for 5 seconds. Blow, 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 blow. I'll be right back. Have you been followed before?
Follow?
Yeah.
Home?
Yeah.
From the club?
Okay. Well, I'm sorry.
I can't.
Still can't run red lights, okay? The one in Atlanta, if I wasn't paying attention, y'all would have hit me. Both y'all.
Get the fuck. I don't believe
But
him.
this is
I
a
don't
ticket
believe
for
him.
running a red light.
I don't believe him. I don't believe that she would have hit him, but I'm not going to say that she should be running red lights in all honesty, because I feel like that is when a lot of people, die, late at night. People running red lights, being reckless. There are a lot of accidents that may happen because you think other folks ain't on the road and you just don't know what's on the other side. You know what I'm saying? So I do understand why she received the ticket. I get that, but I also understand from her standpoint as well, being a celebrity and trying to get home as fast as possible. So I don't know if she would have to hire a police escort the next time, somebody on motorcycles or whatever, that's going to be able to have the flashing lights to make sure she gets home faster or something. But I do feel like this officer was doing a bit, I feel like he was doing a bit much. You're a rapper. What's your rap name? Where are you coming from? What club? What club did you go to? Like, why are you taking so long, sir? Just get a girl a fucking ticket. You knew that she shouldn't have been running a red light. Give me your ID. Let me run your stuff. Whatever. Here you go. Let's keep the shit pushing, okay? Because if somebody was ready to spray her down, all y'all would have got clapped. It would have been a clear drive-by. Everybody would have got damn hit. Okay? Child, but And then how she was talking to him, y'all, she didn't sound like she was slurring her words. She didn't seem like she was drinking at all. Like, it was good. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was straight. You feel what I'm saying? So, all that extraness, sir, get this girl her fucking ticket. Okay? Get her this ticket. All right? Why did he give her a breathalyzer? She didn't sound drunk or anything. Right. But he offered it and she felt confident. She was like, shit, I ain't been drinking, so it ain't nothing for me to pass it. Thank God. But yeah, I'm with you. Have you been drinking? No, I haven't, sir. I have not. I know I ran the red light. I know I was wrong. I should have been out here. I get that. Are you going to give me a ticket? Let's go ahead and get it over with. I'm sure she don't give a damn about paying that little $200, $300 ticket. So just let her go. However, I definitely understand why she got it, though. So y'all can continue that conversation down below on how y'all feel about that. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Okay, we're all talking about something else. Okay, cool. So y'all let me know y'all thoughts, and then we're gonna go ahead and move on. Where are we at? Oh, let's talk about these real fast, okay? So Miss Kenya Moore is no longer a part of Real Housewives of Atlanta, and neither is Miss Kim Zolciak. Okay, this is one of my least favorite housewives. I feel that's probably in the entire franchise is Miss Kim Zolciak. She is just one of them ones that I just don't. And we should have known that we ain't like Kim when she had that damn nanny called fucking Sweetie. Okay, the black one. They used to do every damn thing. But I'm not a fan of her, and we're gonna get into this little interview that she got. She's gonna say some stuff about Miss Kenya. Glad that Kenya's not on the show. You just mad that nobody wants you on the show. Period. Okay. And you over there talking from a home that's about foreclosed on or whatever you got going on. You over there terrorizing your damn kids in your house and shit with your husband. But then you want to sit up here and be worried about Miss Kenya. But you know they gonna ask. Okay. They are indeed going to ask all of the housewives about each other. They've done it to Nene. I believe they asked Nene, a week or so ago. And Nene said that she wasn't surprised or anything. But she said her and Kenya ain't got no beef. You know, she didn't have anything really negative to say. But let's see what Miss Kim talking about with Miss Kenya.
For her, she makes me laugh. Kenya's gone, best decision ever. So, you know, I've been saying
Let
no.
me refresh.
She makes me laugh. Kenya's gone, best decision ever. So, you know, I've been saying no all morning, but when I thought about Portia, I was like, well, maybe I could, because we do have such a good time together and she's so funny. She might be the medicine that I need, per se.
I totally agree with you, but of course, I'm so glad you just mentioned Kenya, because I gotta ask you, when you got the news that Kenya got the boot mid-season on this new season of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Kim Zolciak, what went through your head?
Thank God. No, I was told by another housewife, because I don't watch anything on TV, and I was absolutely flabbergasted and disgusted.
You don't watch anything on TV, but you just gave a spiel about Portia and returning and how you feel about that. And nothing was even shown on TV, so we know you over there lying. This another thing. I just can't stand Kim. I just don't like her. I just can't. She always be acting like she's above stuff and like her stuff don't stink. She has always acted like that. She always act like she's in a better position than everybody and stuff. Like I just don't like this snooty white woman. This is one of them that I don't really like her at all.
By what she did. It was the lowest of the low, but I've always known how flawed her character was. She talked about my kids in the past inappropriately. She was very disrespectful to me.
And I refuse to believe that Kim hasn't said anything about somebody else's kids. BITCH, you sat up there and said your daughter will suck dick. Ma'am, you said she will suck zick for some damn John Legend tickets. You talked about your child first. You gave ammunition for other folks to talk about your baby. Hello? Okay, can't stand this woman.
I don't think it's one thing to get mad and say things or whatever. You don't ever bring somebody's kids into the mix ever. And I think it's the best decision ever. She should have left many years ago.
I mean, listen, Kenya Moore may have gotten the
she can't
boot.
come
I
back.
think it opens up the door.
I adore her.
Clown. You just mad that you can't come back and don't nobody want your ass back, okay? And ain't nobody been rallying around you since you left. If anything, we've been rallying for your ass to not return. How about that? Okay. Now, I didn't watch the full interview, but I wonder if he asked her about that damn Croy and how their divorce is going and how that money is going that your ass owe them millions of dollars, a bitch, while you over there putting your mouth on Miss Kenya. Raggedy heifer. And I'm like, Kenya, don't say nothing. Don't even respond to this bimbo-headed asshole. Don't say nothing. Because she would love to have a moment from you, and I wouldn't get that bitch, not a single one. Now, if you are going to respond, I'll do nothing but drag the fuck out her ass. Do you hear me? Put all her tea out there, but she got enough tea out there to look like a clown. You ain't got to add to it. Raggedy bitch. I can't. I can't. I've never really been a fan too much of Kim ass for real. Like, if I said I was, I lied. I never was. So don't like her. Keep her away. Okay, privileged ass. I can't stand her. Anywho, good luck. Let's keep going. What else we got? Girl, Bambi's talking about she finna sit up here and speak on the co-parenting relationship she got with Scrappy. Talking about they taking it one step at a time. Now, I did see a video. I saw a video of Scrappy and Bambi in the club together. And Scrappy and Bambi in the club together, and he was rapping, F my baby mama. F my baby mama. And I said, well, are you talking about Bambi? Because I know you're not saying F your baby mama in her video with her. Or is you talking about Erica Dixon? Because we still don't know who the hell she pregnant by, because is she really pregnant? Or is this a joke over there on Love and Hip Hop ATL? Did y'all see the preview? And Erica said that she was pregnant. And we've only been seeing her connect with Scrappy, but we don't know what's going on behind the scenes, right? So I'm like, what's going on? Are you pregnant by Scrappy or somebody else? Now, it could be somebody else. We don't know what these people do behind the scenes. Because, hell, I thought Diamond was still messing with Scrappy. Next thing you know, Miss Ma'am is engaged. And she's engaged to somebody that she had been dating for a little minute. Now she over there pregnant by him. So, child, well, there's that. Let me see what they finna give us. Okay, so they in the club together. Rich baby mama, broke baby daddy. Okay, the troll of the year. And she's adding Scrappy. Now, you know, it is good to see them in a better place, because they do have, like, what, 3 kids together? And at one point, it was given they hated each other. And he definitely was stressing her the hell out. Okay? When it came down to the divorce and stuff. But it looks like they in a better place. So I feel like for him to be in a better place with Bambi, are you in a bad place with Erica Dixon? Because, you know, he never cool with both of them at the same time. It's always giving one or the other. When he's with Bam, he ain't rocking with Erica. When he with Erica, he not rocking with the Bam. So what is it really giving? Okay? So they over there chilling, child. But okay. We'll see. Now, shout out to my patrons. Let me go and tell y'all, when it comes to the watch alongs, baby, we will be getting into Love and Hip Hop ATL, okay? I do believe that comes on tonight. So that's something else that we're going to be tagging into. So be looking out for that on P. Now, as we speak on Scrappy, now y'all already know that him and Khaotic used to be real cool, right? They had a podcast together. They've been rocking with each other, all of that, okay? It's just been getting real weird with them. I do feel like with Scrappy, Khaotic may do too much sometimes, and he may get on his damn nerves, and Scrappy don't be on the same wavelength, okay? I think they were going to like a Nicki Minaj's concert in Atlanta, and I just remember Scrappy being behind the scenes and stuff like that, and Khaotic was with him, and he kept putting the camera on him saying different stuff or whatever like that. And Scrappy seemed to be focused in a sense. It seemed like he was giving focus, like, get out my face with all of that, you know. But of course, Khaotic likes to capture the moments, because he's calling himself, I guess, a vlogger at some point. So he puts his content over on the YouTube or whatnot. Well, they ended up getting into it at a club. Now, I don't know if it was the same night as this. I think it may have been, but they ended up getting into it at the club for whatever reason. And then it led to Khaotic having to come to the front to try to clear up the matter, to let people know what may have been going on. And I think Scrappy came back and also shared his thoughts as well. Now, I could see them getting back cool sooner than later, because Scrappy always beefing with somebody and then they back cool. Because I remember he got into the fight with Stevie J. Him and Stevie J are good. I feel like it was somebody else on the show he got into it with, and they're cool now. So this beef ain't gonna last long, and y'all got a business together. So let's just check out what Mr. Khaotic has to say, though.
Me and Scrappy got into a love. I don't know what that was me and Scrappy got into. To be honest with y'all, I really don't know, because I don't even know what Scrappy was doing. We was on set of Love and Hip Hop filming, just so y'all know. That wasn't like we was at somewhere outside having fun, he walked up on me, or we got into it. We was on set of Love and Hip Hop filming. Mm-hmm. And we had been on set for 12 hours that day, filming all day. And me and Scrappy walked by each other several times, because me and Scrappy haven't talked in like a month. Like, outside of TV. You know, we've been filming Love and Hip Hop. We done seen each other on set several times. We speak when we on set. You know what I'm saying? We was just laughing.
Stop that. Then you must know why y'all got a beef. Because, bitch, if you ain't talked to a friend in a month, there must be some issue, and you must know about it. You got to know, but then not necessarily, because sometimes friends may get in their feelings about something they never express to you why they really in their feelings about it. So you just may be like, I'm going to let it be what it is then. Shit, I'm not even going, when you ready to talk, we'll talk about it. I'm just going to keep moving. So it could be that type of situation, but I don't know. You probably know.
Having and joking with each other on set the last time we was on set. But in that particular video, that was the Love and Hip Hop concert. We was filming that, and we had been on set for 12 hours that day. I didn't even know Scrappy had a problem with me, first of all. So I'm going to tell y'all what happened, how that altercation happened, and then I'm going to give y'all the backstory of everything that's been going on.
Okay.
We was filming all day. Everything was fine on set. Out of nowhere, cause Sierra and Bam and Amy was going through it. So I'm standing next to Erica and Rollo. I'm between Erica and Rollo watching the Bam and Sierra and Amy beef. I got my shades on, I'm fresh, I'm chilling. Out of nowhere, Scrappy just walked up on me security was holding him. Cause Scrappy was drunk. And Scrappy was already going through it with Sierra and Bam. And they was already having an altercation. So he was drunk, and out of nowhere, he just ran up on me like he had a problem, but security was holding him back when he ran up on me. He was telling security he was just coming to talk to me, but why would you run up like you ready to fight if you just coming to talk? First of all. Second of all, bro, you got my number. If you had a problem with me, we seen each other 10 times that day. If you my friend, if you got a problem, why you ain't been addressing? I mean, you could have addressed the problem countless times. You done seen me outside of Love and Hip Hop countless times.
Yeah.
Why you ain't addressing?
True.
Why you wait till we get on the camera on set of Love and Hip Hop to act like we got a problem? Knowing we don't got a problem. I don't got a problem with you, Scrappy. You know that. You like my brother. Nigga, I love you. So why you acting like it's a problem when it ain't a problem?
I love
Why
you.
would you get in front of the cameras on Love and Hip Hop and act like it's a problem and come up, run up like you bullying me or something?
Yeah.
When you know it ain't that. First of all, you know I don't fear no man. You know I don't fear no one. So let's get that out the play. Second of all, everybody that's seen that video, because it's like semi going viral.
Yeah.
And I just want to say this. Everybody talk about, oh, Scrappy, him and Scrappy get into it because he played too much. He bothered Scrappy too much.
I say that because that's what it be looking like. It really looked like that. Either that or Scrappy never really fuck with you like that. Because it do be looking like you be bothering him. So maybe it's not more of you being the problem. It could be Scrappy. Because he don't really fuck with you like that the whole time you thought he did. And girl, that's a whole nother time. We probably need to talk about his friends, bitch. Okay? We probably need to talk about that over there on the Patreon or something like that. Because BIT, let me tell you, a hoe would sit up here and have friends that don't like your ass. They don't. And they'll hang around you for the benefit or whatever. And also because of the energy that you have, that you can pull out of other people and all of that. And they see how other people are with you, bitch. And they don't have that, so they want to hang over, so they want to have access to you, bitch. But in high key, in real life, them hoes don't like you for real. BIT, we might have to tap on that, cause hoes don't be your friends in real life. Okay.
He do too much. He too extra. He play homo games with Scrappy. Man, y'all can cut all that out. Cause everything me and Scrappy did in a public eye to get lit together is what we both. That was our thing. I was the annoying friend. That was the role. Those were the Beatrice and Scrappy. Me and Scrappy really, our vibes really been off since April. That's what y'all fail to realize. Because when me and Scrappy was just friends, it was all cool. We used to have fun, hang out. That was what it was. But when we started doing business, when I said, hey, Scrappy, bro, this friendship can make us a lot of money. We could be like Gilly and Wallow. We could be like Massey and Cameron. We could do a lot, from podcasting to YouTube, the whole 9 yards, right? I say, bro, let's turn it up. I went and got us the show on Now That's TV. That was our first big bag together. I went to Now That's TV.
Bitch, why am I thinking about T.S. Madison and Kaya? It always be one. It's always going to be one trying to elevate it. Child.
I sat down with Now That's TV because Queen is my people. She was over there at Now That's TV.
Let me find out Scrappy is Kaya.
Get us the show, right? The first meeting of us going to do the Now That's TV show, Scrappy ain't even show up. You understand what I'm saying? I sat down with him.
No, that was good on your part. Because listen, in that moment, I can't do business with you, bitch. But I understand if you gave him that one pass. But that's some fucked up stuff to know you trying to do business and you leave your partner hanging.
Now That's TV was telling me, we could do the show with just you, Chaotic.
Ooh.
You don't got to do you and Scrappy. We could do it with just you. I told them, nah, Scrappy is my bro. I'm like, man, we got this whole bromance and all of this stuff on the internet that everybody love. They loving our partnership. They loving our friendship. I want us to do it together. They were like, you sure? Because Scrappy not here. I'm like, don't worry about that. I got Scrappy. All I need y'all to do is tell me y'all securing this bag, and I'm going to get Scrappy on board. They secured the bag. I got Scrappy on board. We did the show. As y'all can see, if you seen the show or pick a side between me and Scrappy, You notice in the comments, everybody always say, that's like his chaotic show. That's like his chaotic show. Scrappy ain't doing this. Scrappy ain't.
I was trying not to pause and wait, y'all, but I don't know how long he's going to be talking. I may forget my thought. Let me tell y'all something. Scrappy, I believe what this man is saying, because in my opinion, Scrappy does not know how to maintain healthy relationships. You say, what? Who do I blame? That raggedy ass mama. Mama D. Yeah, I put a little piece of blame on her. Okay, I feel like she contributes to the entitlement of that son that she has. You feel what I'm saying? Probably thinking that he's better and whatever else that she puts in his damn head. But Scrappy, and watching her have poor ass relationships as well. Okay, and then pouring that into him. He does not know how to maintain successful relationships, whether it's love or not. And we're also seeing this play out with the friendship he got over here. Also, I feel like don't know how to maintain proper business either. Because if that's the case, he would have been had his music booming and being off the charts when he first brought his ass back to Love and Hip Hop. When we first got introduced to Scrappy as a artist on Love and Hip Hop, he should have been working on his music then, if possibly. Now, I know that you got locked up and all of that or whatever, but that was your claim to fame, which was your music and how we knew you. So you should have really been like giving it to us and forcing Mona Scott to put that on display and constantly dropping music or something. But we only know you as a reality star and former rapper. We don't really know your new shit. So I just feel like the whole, like how you handled your business just with Love and Hip Hop as a whole, you didn't do that great of a job. And I feel like we've seen that translate over into the different relationships that you've had. And now the biggest friendship. I'm sorry. That's what is, yeah.
And doing that. Scrappy just did. Scrappy just did. Scrappy didn't put his best foot forward when it came down to the show and Now That's TV. Even after the fact with the promo of us, the things that we had to do after the fact, Scrappy wouldn't show up to a lot of stuff. I'm there. I'm present. We had to do podcasts every week. I'm showing up. Scrappy never there. They wanted us to do so much different type of promo on live, and Scrappy wouldn't show up. I'm there. No disrespect to Scrappy. Scrappy got kids. Let me tell y'all something. I ain't throwing my boy under the bus because I still love Scrappy. But Scrappy got kids. Scrappy, I won't call him excuses.
Yeah.
I'm not finna say, oh, he made up excuses. Scrappy just got other stuff. That he got his kids, he said he got his bookings, he said he just got a whole bunch of other stuff going on that he can't put the work in outside of what he got going on. So it rubbed the people the wrong way. After it rubbed the people at the network the wrong way, they looked at it like, okay, well, Scrappy ain't putting his best foot forward. Scrappy don't take this serious. Scrappy ain't like you, Chaotic. We're not gonna do another pick a side. We just gonna give you your own show. Cool, I accept that. I used to tell Scrappy every day, bro, it's a great opportunity. You got to come on. You got to come on. Scrappy wouldn't come on. I started the YouTube channel. I said, Scrappy, we can YouTube. We can YouTube together. We can podcast together. We can make a lot of money. We can go up.
Yep.
Scrappy, when I started the YouTube channel, I had to buy cameras. I had to buy microphones.
You? By yourself?
I had to pay the videographer. All these expenses. I gave Scrappy a list of the expenses for the podcast and a list of the expenses for the YouTube channel. Scrappy didn't go half with me on nothing.
Oh, geez.
Scrappy didn't give me no money for nothing. Not knocking Scrappy. That's my brother.
That's
I
your
love him.
problem. I don't give a sir. That is your problem, okay? It's you continuing trying not to knock a nigga that needs to be knocked the fuck upside his head. Hello? Okay, that's the problem right there. You get knocked enough. That's your, stop trying, no, call his ass out. I'm sorry, okay? Now, granted, this could have been handled privately, and you are still handling Scrappy ass with grace, but behind the scenes, you need to dig in that ass, okay? And then just don't fuck with him no more. I feel like he might have a bunch of yes people around him, and the people that be trying to get him together, he don't be wanting to like hear y'all, because he be so busy trying to express his side of things, and his side of things don't come with his wrongdoings or accountability. I would never do business with that again. If you want to be in the trenches, you could be down there by your damn self, but I done got out of them bitches, and I'm not gonna go back.
Y'all know where it all come from. Regardless of what we going through, that's still my brother. I ain't the one with the problem. I don't got no problem against Scrappy. All I said was, hey, bro, I can't do business with you. I can be your friend. I can be your brother.
Well, then that's
but
why
I
he
cannot
mad.
do business with you. Because the way
I told you he knew why.
Will affect our friendship, bro. So what I did was, before we was doing business, me and Scrappy was friends. We had fun. So what I did was I took the business out of the equation to try to save our friendship. That's what I did. So what y'all see in that video, I don't don't even know what that was. That man did that on some TV stuff, bro. That was a straight TV move.
Oh, baby, I'm with him.
Let me tell y'all what it is. That day that Scrappy did that was the last episode for season A. All right, with Love and Hip Hop, you got a season A and a season B. So everybody been unexhausted their whole storyline in season A, and a lot of people don't have a storyline to go into for season B.
Right.
Right? So that's the last episode of season A that was filmed. Scrappy pulled that move on the last episode of season A so he could have a storyline to go into for season B.
I believe this. I believe it. I believe it.
Season A is 13 episodes. Season B is 13 episodes. He did that so we can have a storyline to go into a season B. Scrappy, why would you wait till we get in front of a camera on Love and Hip Hop to make a scene? Then guess what happened? That same night, Bambi hit me up, checking on me. Everybody off the show hit me up, but Bam hit me up, checking on me, right?
Bam. Oh, wow.
Bam
Okay.
showed me a text message of him saying, oh, I see everybody making good TV. This is how I know he mad. His problems is bigger than just me. He mad with Bam and Sierra and Amy and all of them. He texted her and said, oh, I see everybody making good TV, so I had to take my moment to make good TV. So you saying what you did to me, he ain't put his hands on me, but the whole fake run up on me thing was you making good TV?
Ooh,
baby. I'm supposed to be your friend?
Mm-mm.
Me and Scrappy got into a love. I don't know what that was me and Scrappy
Baby,
got into.
listen. I believe I'm with Chaotic. I'm with, like, Chaotic may play too much sometimes or whatever like that. But I'm with Chaotic. I feel like, yeah. You may have messed up one of the best friendships y'all has had, Scrappy, with somebody that's trying to put money in your pockets. Okay? You might have just been a friend that really don't like him for real. In my personal. All of this for a TV moment. So that you could secure something for the next round, so that you could take away from people talking about the dynamic of you and your baby mamas. You tired of that conversation, so now you want to focus on finding a dude and stuff like that, thinking that he wouldn't, I guess, take it serious because you see him as a jokester all the time. See, the only reason why you see this man as a jokester is because he done got them teeth done, he done cut them whack ass dreads off his head, and he's showing more of his, happy personality. But make no mistakes, okay? Because Chaotic used to be with the shits, for real. You know what you claim that you used to be about? No. Chaotic was really with the shits. And I feel like he can go there with you if he wants to. But he don't want to. He got a lot of love for you. And right now he's at a place where he can financially benefit from his personality. Beyond Love and Hip Hop. And you a fool to think that that's all you want your life to consist of. I hate that for you. Every show has to come to an end at some point. I don't know if y'all are going to get, what is Big Brother on? 26? Season 26 or whatever? I don't know if y'all going to get that many seasons. Hell, I don't know if y'all going to get 20. Okay. So you need to be thinking beyond Love and Hip Hop, my Bookie Boo. Bookie Butts. Okay, child, that's sad. And you're going to be really pissed off with this man if you see him starting to excel. If you seeing this man starting to excel into on different platforms and going up, you're going to be really sick. But that's what happens, though, when you have a vision and other people don't have that same vision with you. I feel like that happens so much where people have a vision and they try to bring other people along. Part of it is because they don't want to do it by themselves. But I promise, if you let go of that, you probably going to get way further by yourself than you would with somebody else because it was put inside of you. It was your vision. You know what I'm saying? Like, when it's your vision, it comes with a different type of energy versus it's somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Versus you bringing somebody else in. So they ain't going to hit it as hard as you may hit it. So sometimes you got to let them go. Period. You know what I'm saying? Some people be with it and y'all can get on board and they see the value and they see what y'all can do and all of that. But Scrappy doesn't. I don't know. Try glutton for punishment or whatever he got going on. But, girl, good luck. If they want to be at the bottom, let them stay. Good luck. That is all that I have on that piece, child. Oh, no, I don't. Scrappy also came and he had something to say. So let's get into what Scrappy said real fast, okay?
What's going on with Buddy? Boy, listen, y'all gonna find out on Love and Hip Hop. You feel?
Girl, another confirmation that he did the shit for TV.
I don't even want to speak Buddy's name. Buddy ain't even Buddy. You know what I'm saying?
Buddy ain't even Buddy. He talking about Chaotic.
We don't speak Buddy's name on my platform. You know? But as soon as I'm with that bull, I'm gonna come with you. You ain't finna goddamn get me. You ain't finna. I'm a grown man. Ain't no man for another man. Let a grown man take from him or play with his name or anything, bro. You a sucker, and I ain't finna be that. That ain't me.
Now, see, here's the problem with your ass, Scrap. It's many of them. But with this particular situation, you're trying to direct us to go into watching Love and Hip Hop because you are doing this for promotional purposes and trying to secure your bag for yet another season. But the fact that you're dancing around shit and you are not trying to really let us know what actually happened with y'all is the problem. Now, we got 2 other videos we're going to get into. So maybe when we get into those other 2 videos, you're going to share more. But let me make sure I got the audio up too, because I know somebody said they couldn't really hear him. But maybe we're gonna get into that, and maybe you're gonna share more. But if you ain't gonna tell us that, then shut up. But in order for us to understand it, then you might want to come to the front and give us a little more, because Khaotic done laid it all out there, and I promise this story makes sense. And the fact that you're not willing to give us anything leads me to believe that you know you don't make no damn sense. You know whatever you talking about, you lying.
Ain't never been, ain't gonna be. Fuck that shit, boy. Y'all will find out soon what's going on.
We trying to find out now.
I ain't no sucker. I ain't built like that. I play with I be cool. I even have it a lot. Nigga, you keep shit like you keep talking about you crazy. He talking like, and he only do it when it's a crowd of girls around and shit like that. He popping, you like, hey my nigga, you got an issue? Don't ever believe you better than the person that helped you, my nigga.
What? What are we going to see? What?
With niggas being sassy, talking about shit that you could have came and talked to me about, my nigga. You gonna go talk to some women? Come talk to me. What's happening? But you wanna be on the other. You don't wanna talk to me because you know what you did, my nigga. You know what the fuck you did, and I'm on some. You know what I'm saying? I'm on some shit like that. 'Cause I feel like I'm taking shit out my kids. I'm for real, bro. Like when I tell y'all I'm for real about this shit, ain't playing. I'm dead. Every time I talk about that shit, I get mad and mad, my nigga. Cause I don't like that line going around telling people like, oh, he did not. Don't lie. Don't lie.
We don't
Don't lie. And I was quiet about it. I wasn't gonna say shit. Then I get phone calls from all my in Atlanta, some of my in Miami, running around doing all. Nah, don't do that. It gonna be what it gonna be. I don't play no game about my kids and my money. None of that shit, boy. I don't play about that shit, boy. I'm a see. I ain't even I ain't gonna do a whole bunch of talking. I ain't gonna do this no more. It's just cause I know y'all want to know. You know what I'm saying? But it's up for me. I don't give no at all. A nigga goddamn step correctly, bro. You stepping, you try to step on me, step hard. I'm gonna put my boots on. I'm gonna put my boots on. I don't got no problem with nobody.
We still don't know
what
the hell going on, y'all.
I don't be doing that, bro. I don't do that. But when the brain that shit, it's up, nigga. Cause I'm from it. I run all around this by myself.
Okay, give me another. Like, girl, what is going on?
I ain't no YouTuber. I get on YouTube, but I ain't no YouTuber. I ain't running around in these folk face trying motherfucker to do skits with me. That ain't my get down. You know what I'm saying? That ain't my get down. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't finna play with my name. That's all I got to say. I ain't finna play with my name, and I ain't finna play with nobody else's name. But you play with my name, you gonna see. You gonna see. I might don't get in that at first, because I be trying to be a good guy. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna see, because that's what I'm saying. I don't play with folk name, and I don't expect people to play with mine. You be around you be trying to help, and slick be dirty gaming you, like, just really like, when every time they speak on your name, they just speaking low, and low vibrations. Like, you like, bro, why every time you speak my name, bro, it's low?
Low.
On some low vibration. I'm talking about some jewelry. I'm like, you got me. I don't have to do that.
Are you
I don't
talking
have
about
to
Chaotic or somebody
get
else?
fake cars and cap online and do all that. I don't have to do all that. I'm me. I don't have to do all that capping, getting fake cars that ain't mine, and doing all kind of like running up on women, trying to get them to do skits and shit. Man, I don't give a fuck about that shit. And I'm a real I hate these. I hate lying, cuz. Like, I really hate like that, cuz. Cuz, like, how you gonna do business? How you gonna be a side nigga and you a thief? How you gonna be a side nigga and you just be lying about dumb shit, cuz? How you gonna be solid when you bite the hand that feeds you, my nigga? Can't bite the hand that feeds you. You bite the hand that feeds you or the hand that helps. A hand that helps nigga don't have to help, my nigga. Could just leave you wherever you at.
Oh my. I feel like it may be more to this that we may see play out online. And if we do see it play out online, then Chaotic, my love, people gonna be coming back looking at you a little differently. Now, Scrappy, I'm not really on your side with this, sir, because you really didn't tell us nothing, honestly. But you did give us enough to believe that did Chaotic do something? Was he saying some things? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, is there gonna be more to the story than what Chaotic is really telling us in this moment? I guess we'll have to wait to find out on the next episode of Love and Hip Hop, because that's what y'all both promoting, slick, in all honesty, child. But anyway, I feel like y'all both about came to our face to play with us, because y'all both trying to secure a damn bag for the next season. Ain't no telling. But good luck. Okay. Let's see what else we got, because I am going to have to wrap up soon. We're going to talk about Jada Wayda real fast, and then I'm going to try to get over to some other stuff. Okay, so first of all, let's get into Miss Jada Wayda. Okay, so Jada Cheaves, who happens to be the mother of Lil Baby's child, okay, she has her own line called Wait a Minute, right? Called Wait a Minute. And it looks like she's about to drop the latest, fashions or whatever the case is. You saw her walking on the beach, booty out with a thong on, as you see. Cute outfit, got the hips and all. Just walking around doing her thing, okay? Now, what I was not expecting was for her to lay on the ground at the beach and take her bra off and sit it there, and then also have her child with his friend run and grab her bra and throw it into the beach, into the ocean. I don't know if this was actually appropriate in my personal. Okay, so somebody put in the comments, not butt naked with the kids. So she says that's their mama fault. Laugh my ass off. I was minding my business. Then they came to bother me. LOL. So she's laughing at that, right? And of course one of the kids is hers. That's her son. So she's been getting a lot of flack online. A lot of people have had a lot of things to say about this video. And we just gonna get into some of the things. So somebody says, a lot of y'all so shady. Are you guys okay at home? So then Jada says everyone's perceptions are different. That is life. And I will never judge nobody's thoughts and try to dictate how they should feel about certain things, because we have all lived different lives. I just want anyone commenting to know it's nothing weird or ill about this video. We acted out to leave a message and promote my latest launch, which inspires every woman to feel beautiful, fearless, and accepted within no matter what. I went through so much to get this summer drop, and I'm free to launch and carry on this campaign however I'd like. Love y'all too. Okay, is what she says. For me, I will say you're gonna do what you want to do anyway, because it's just how you is, and that is your money. But I do feel like there are different ways for you to get a message out and promote your latest launch, which inspires every woman to feel beautiful, fearless, and accepted within. We didn't necessarily need the children to be a part of that set. You walking out on the beach, laying down, taking your bra down, and it laying there, you know what I'm saying, was enough for us to see, like, oh, this outfit is cute, this is giving, oh, would love to get that beach outfit or whatever, that swimsuit or whatever. So I don't feel like we necessarily needed the children in my personal, but that is me. Somebody says, okay, so I get the storyline, but my opinion says that you should have put a different model in the story, not yourself, only because it comes off a little weird because you're naked and your son is in the video. Just my opinion. If you thought or whatever. No, I think he was saying, I love you though. So she says, I am the brand, and the kids were nowhere on set after we filmed their scene, obviously. Why use somebody else's kid when none of this is literal and my son lives to be in front of a camera? It was only right to incorporate him. I feel like you could have incorporated him in a different way. I mean, I don't know. It's just something about it. It's some, I don't know. And it gave off mannish behavior from little boys that runs and grabs, like, who thinks to do that? You know, grab it and then throw it in the water. Like, I don't know. But, you know, it's her video. Let her do what she want to do. Let's see what else happened. So Yellow Beezy came to the front. He said, listen, I ain't taking up for nobody and I ain't trying to sound weird, but y'all mama didn't walk around y'all naked as a child. Maybe it's the scenery of it being at the beach, but I think half of the women with kids have or had walked around them nude, maybe a black household thing. I think, you know, he definitely has a point. I think that's very true. I feel like a lot of mamas may have done that, or even like in their bra or something like that. But at the end of the day, I feel like oftentimes when that happens, that's in the privacy of their own home and it's not on display for other people. Okay, how she raised her child and all of that, I don't feel like that needed to be tied to the brand. When you say that you are the brand, what is the brand, right? You're the face of the brand. What is the brand? How does the brand actually correlate and connect to children? So in my personal opinion, I don't feel like her son needed to be in the video, but maybe create his own brand since you out here doing a clothing line and stuff. Maybe do his own thing for him. And then use him as, you know, in a commercial or whatever, you know, or incorporate him in a whole different way. Maybe you had a workout outfit on or something. You brought him to the gym. I don't know. But I'm definitely here for her freedom of expression in a sense. Like, express it however you feel you need and you want to. But at the same time, like, it didn't really look that good that your child. Because also, here's the thing. Leading up to her walking, she's walking around giving sexy as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like the vixen body that you went and got with the breast and you went and got your butt done and stuff. Like, it's giving that, you know, you was trying to be sexy or whatever, possibly to attract somebody. But instead of attracting a man or whatever, you attracted some kids to come over and grab your bra and throw it in the water, girl. I'm going to let you do your thing. It's going to sell either way. But, girl, try. Yikes. Good luck. I don't know what else to tell you, honey. I don't know what else to tell you, okay? I don't know what else to tell you. Somebody said either you grew up in a naked household or you didn't, and usually that's what gets passed down. I had a naked mama, and now I'm one. That ain't everybody's story, but that is some people. There's quite a few people's story. But here's the thing: what the fuck they got to do with a commercial though? That's what I'm trying to. What the fuck does how you existed as a mom, whether you had clothes on, a bra, not bra, whatever the fuck you had on? What the fuck does that have to do with this video? When you're out here promoting swimwear, there were so many ways to do that. I am confusion. And for him to try and switch like, what the fuck? Like, girl, I can't. And you trying to change it to like, I don't know if anybody, I don't know. I ain't trying to sound weird, but y'all mama ain't walk around with y'all. But not at the beach like that, bitch. Like, who the fuck? And then as a black mama, since you want to talk about mamas, what fucking black child finna go and actually take their mama bra and go throw it in the ocean and not expect to get that ass stomped out? Not expect to get that ass whooped. What is you talking about? Do you hear yourself? And then she's getting up all seductively, looking around, trying to find, where did it go? Oh my, what the fuck? Y'all sound silly as hell. But I'm gonna let y'all go up for what y'all want to, because y'all gonna do that anyway. Cause that's just how y'all is. So good luck. Do your thing. Let's keep going. Let's get real quick into this presidential talk, and then I am going to wrap this up, all right? Now, first of all, the people have been calling for a long time for Joe Biden to drop out this race. Baby, it's giving he's too old. It's also giving the slurring of words. It's giving that he got some other stuff going on, okay? And the people had lost all kind of confidence in him moving forward in the presidential race, and also being a president for another 4 years. I believe he's 81 years old, okay? Now, as much as people would have still voted for Joe Biden, even if he was a corpse, the people would still have voted for him, period. I was here for the decision of him dropping out. I hate to say it, but I am. I am one of the people that feel that there should be an age limit to presidency. I also feel like there should be an age limit or a term limit to how long y'all think you're going to sit up there on the Supreme Court of Justices or whatever. Hello, y'all okay over there? Get your ass up. Don't get comfortable, okay? Don't get too comfortable, bitch, because y'all may have to get up too. I feel like America and the people, the citizens, the people of America, they push so much for change in so many different ways. And for us to continue to like sit in a space that's being stalled out from what she used to be decades ago, it's not okay. So some of y'all gonna have to get up off the table, baby. Y'all just like parameters are going to have to be set, period. Parameters are going to have to be set, period. Okay. So for him to drop out of this, I wasn't mad at it. I actually shout out to Radar Online. I saw them first make this statement on Thursday or Wednesday of last week. And I had just been waiting around like I'm trying to see if this is going to be true. Baby, Joe was holding the fuck out. Okay. Joe called Kobe. Joe said, I'm not going to tell you, no, I'm not getting up. Okay. And it's Sunday. He finally came to terms and just said, listen, I'm going to have to get the hell up off the table, but I can't do it. Like, okay, I can't do it, but I tell you what I can do. Okay. I'm going to go sit my ass down, but I'm going to heavily put my endorsement behind, okay, Miss Kamala. All right. Joe, actually, let me go back. Joe came to the front with a statement, okay, to let us know all about him, you know, withdrawing from this race and stuff. And I honestly, I feel like if you're going to be a president of the people, in my personal opinion, I do feel like as a president for the people, a president for the people is recognizing when you're not at your strongest and you're having to step down and doing what's the best for this country. And with that, it was your VP that you chose, okay? I don't think he endorsed her that, or did he? Now, I don't think he endorsed her that day, but by the next day or either later that day, he followed up with an endorsement. I think he wanted the people to go crazy over the fact that he decided he's going to sit down, all right? And I think that's the best thing for him. Like, that, you know, that the people wasn't feeling strong at all with him. So once this news came out, y'all, here go Mr. DJT. He says, crooked Biden was not fit to run for president and is certainly not fit to serve and never was. He only attained the position of president by lies, fake news, and not leaving his basement. All those around him, including his doctor and the media, knew that he wasn't capable of being president, and he wasn't. And now look what he's done to our country with millions of people coming across our border totally unchecked and unvetted, many from prisons, mental institutions, and record numbers of terrorists. We will suffer greatly because of his presidency, but we will remedy the damage he has done very quickly. And then he comes with the most ignorant statement, MAGA, as if it was ever great. When the fuck was it ever great for the minorities? When was it ever great for the people? When was it? The ones that continue to push the envelope. Like, I'm a little confused. When was it ever? Who the fuck came up with that shit? And considering the fact that he and his wife would literally snatch speeches from other people and regurgitate it, I feel like his whole campaign is made up of shit that happened years before that he is regurgitating to the people and hoping that it sticks today. And if it does, it says a lot about the past. Child, what the fuck is this? Secret Service Director Cheeto resigns after Trump shooting security lapse. Interesting. I'll have to look that up. I'm gonna have to do another video on that once I get some time to actually check that out. But anywho, child, ain't that a mess? Not the Secret Service done sat up here and done dropped the hell out. I gotta see why, considering the fact that a doctor came out and said that Trump ass was hit with glass and that man was never shot by nothing. Why he over there wearing this bandage on his damn ear? Child, get the hell on. But let's keep going. All right. So then this is when Biden came out and said, okay, y'all want to play? Let's play. Okay. Let's go ahead and endorse Vice President Kamala Harris as the Democratic nominee in this year's presidential race because they not like us. Right. So then he says, my fellow Democrats, I have decided not to accept the nomination and to focus all my energies on my duties as president for the remainder of my term. My very first decision as the party nominee in 2020 was to pick Kamala Harris as my VP. And it's been the best decision I've made. Today, I want to offer my full support and endorsement for Kamala to be the nominee of our party this year. Democrats, it's time to come together and beat Trump. Let's do this. Okay, baby, the way the folks rallied behind Kamala the way the people felt like, I don't know, the energy just shifted once he put his endorsement in her and he stepped down. Like it went from, oh my God, I don't know about this. Like, should he be president? I'm not really in support of this, that, and the other. Like, I'm a little nervous, whatever. And then it went to, oh my God, we don't have anybody. Who's going to be in that role? He stepped down. Let's call this person, that person. What's going to happen? And then he put in Kamala and all I heard was, oh, you know how to when it get ready to be a fight. Now, if you ain't go to a black school, you probably didn't know about it, especially one in the South, girl. When it get ready to be a fight, we be like, oh. Now, what you might know is, do you want a revolution? Do you want a revolution? Do you want to? Like, that's what it really was giving, girl. Okay, so the people start getting energetic. The people start going crazy. You do have a few people that's saying stupid shit like, Hillary couldn't even win. What makes you think that Kamala's gonna win? Do you really think that they're going to let a black woman in office? A black, this, that, and the other? She's not even black. Oh my God, her dad's Jamaican, her mom's Indian. Oh my God. Like, then you get all these damn people. Let me tell you, if y'all put y'all energy into voting, we could do what the fuck we want to do. Why you think they trying to suppress and they making all these changes in different states and stuff and counties when it comes to voting? If you apply that pressure, then it's going to be what it's going to be. The same way they wasn't expecting Obama to get in office, but he did. Okay? And then he did it more than once. Okay? So do you want a revolution? Do you want one? Girl, don't make me cue Kirk Franklin's, okay? Up in this. Listen, you can be the change that you want to see, okay? And go down there and do what the hell you supposed to do. And if you got to do it early, bitch, go do it early. Hello? The way them 44,000 women got on the call, I was mad as hell. I'm over there hanging out making damn candles. I ain't even know nothing about the call. I would have got on the call. Why you ain't called me to get on the call? I would have got on the call. I would have got on the Zoom. See what's going on. Okay, them ladies raised what? 40-some million? Within a few hours, and then by the end of that day, I think they raised like 80 million or 80-some million within 24 hours, and then by the next day, the lady already at $100 million. Listen, the energy went crazy. They had the ladies call. Then I know the men got on the call. Men for Kamala Harris got on the call. It was about 20,000 of them, and they had raised about 500,000 within a few hours. Okay, so the people is letting you know what they want to do. Like, if everybody came together, a lot of things can change and happen, you know. And then it'd be so funny to see so many people put these different stories out about Kamala. She doesn't support black men, and she's this and she's that, and and baby, the way the supporters are coming out and debunking y'all because y'all not doing y'all proper fucking research, baby, I am eat them up, baby. Eat them up. And y'all got the audacity to sift through her shit and try to sit up there and find reasons for her to not be credible or qualify for a position when you got a fucking convicted felon sitting up here. A man that has sexually assaulted women. Are you out your fucking mind? Okay, we know what you guys put up with. We know what you guys support. We get it. Okay, this is a lady that has worked in government in many different levels and has been a prosecutor that's going up against a motherfucking felon. Girl, y'all is crazy. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. But we gonna let y'all do what y'all do because that's just how y'all is. But and not y'all, but y'all. Okay. Anywho, so let's see what else we got over here because this has been crazy. So she accepted it. Okay. So she responded. She says, on behalf of the American people, I thank Joe Biden for his extraordinary leadership as the president of the United States and for his decades of service to our country. Okay. His remarkable legacy of accomplishment and is unmatched in modern American history. She says it is a profound honor to serve as his vice president. And I am deeply grateful to the president, Dr. Biden, and the entire Biden family. I first came to know President Biden through his son, Bo. We were friends from our days working together as attorney generals of our home states. As we worked together, Bo would tell me stories about his dad, the kind of father and the kind of man he was, and the qualities Bo revered in his father are the same qualities that the same values I have seen every single day in Joe's leadership. Okay. Let's see. I want to get down. She says, I'm honored to have the president endorse me, and my intention is to earn and win this nomination. Over the past year, I have traveled across the country talking with Americans about the clear choice in this momentous election, and that is what I will continue to do in the days and weeks ahead, because she ain't got that much time. She ain't got that much time, but I definitely want them to bring Trump back to the front, so him and her can go ahead and have this damn debate, because baby, you was having that little piece of victory when you was going up against Joe Biden and the age and him not making out his words and not being clear. But now the gag is you're the oldest nominee in the presidential race that has ever been in the race then. So the same scrutiny that you sat up there and gave him, they finna be on your ass about. The only thing you got going in your favor is the quote unquote assassination attempt that happened on you, and you walking around with the bandage and the minions doing it with you. That's the only claim to fame that you do have. But let's be very clear. Y'all want to sit up here and talk about the assassination attempt, but what y'all not focusing on is that it was a Republican that tried to take his ass out. That's what y'all need to focus on. Because see, if it was a Democrat, y'all would have sat up there and made sure that y'all was like, oh, a Democrat tried to take him out. A Democrat. See, y'all trying to let that fade from the conversation. That's what y'all are doing. But don't let it fade. If you're going to bring up, oh my God, he survived an assassination attempt, or this, that, and the other, make sure that you mention whose party tried to take him out. Your own party. So let's not try and act like y'all are more unified than what y'all really are. Let's be clear. Okay? Let's be very clear. While you sitting over there with J.D. Vance, who don't even like your ass like that, but he going to like you enough to get that position. Hello? Girl, that is a gag. And it's so funny because the way that Trump will act like he cool with you and then drag the hell out you. Hello, Ron DeSantis. How are you? Okay, girl, it's a mess. It's a mess, but that's who y'all want to go up for. Somebody that's heavily two-faced as fuck. Rock out, baby. Rock out. Let's see. I know that's real. Thank you so much for the super chat, Kanisha. I don't give a fuck what she did in Cali. If she put them all in jail, if they were criminals, so be it. This election depends on me for my young kids. I know that's motherfucking right. Thank you so much for the super chat, 1000%. And here's the gag: the stuff that they saying ain't even all the way 100. That's the crazy part. That is the crazy part. But we're gonna get into more. Okay. Let's see. All right. So Van Jones. I don't even really want to hear him.
Your grandpa, you gotta take the keys. And everybody, you gotta take his keys. You gotta take his keys. You gotta, and he's fighting and he's fighting. And everybody's so frustrated. And then you finally get the keys back, and then you just cry.
What you crying
Because
for?
this is somebody that you love. This is somebody that you care about. This is somebody who was there for you. This is somebody you wouldn't be here without him. And you have to take something from him. Now, this is not. Look, this politics is politics, but this is a human moment. Even people who are pushing for this to happen, it's kind of like
that is
when
that
your
is sad,
grandpa, you got to take the keys.
That is sad though. I that is sad. I can imagine how you felt when people started to tell him like, you need to leave, you know, because he didn't want it. I know for him it made him feel like defeat and giving up. But in all honesty, sir, it really was the best decision for us. It wholeheartedly was the best decision for America. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm actually going to have to end it here. I am, but make no mistake, we will be back because I have so much more that I want to get into when it comes to the Kamala Harris situation. So we'll pick up right where we left off. So definitely make sure you have your notification bells on and everything, because I will be back for us to talk more about Kamala Harris and all of that. All right. I'm Jami, that's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share my videos. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at JamiThatsMe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.